say good evening to one and all this evening. Yeah, I'm going to do a video of Grove St. George once again. Starting with the scenery over here. So again, I'm in the parish of St. George, which is in the center of the island, in a place called Grove. So again, this road here now will lead you back to Newberry, St. George, and back to the line at Gun Hill Signal Station, Newberry, back to St. George Parish Church, back down to Charles Road Bridge, and back down to Bridgetown. This is Tropical Gardens here, which was once Orchid World and previously Groves Plantation. The Orchid World used to be here. The name just changed to Tropical Garden, and it was previously Groves Plantation. So I want to show you guys the scenery from Groves. So I'm going to go up behind here. So this is what was former ground for Groves Plantation. Forgot to mention that up in here will be leading you back to, up this road will be leading you back to St. John. So we are on the border with St. George and St. John. Up to here will be leading you back into St. John with Golden Ridge, Ashbury, Lemon Arbor, Four Roads, Pool, and St. John Church, all up this way here. So again, I'm in the beautiful countryside of Barbados. I'm in the heart of Barbados. St. George and St. Thomas are the two landlocked parishes in Barbados, best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. These two parishes carry no sea nor coastline in them. We are overlooking the St. George Valley now. Now with a very soft waves, I only come out here at the spur of the moment. If I was thinking I should have worn soft wares. Anyhow, it is what it is. The grass going back tall. I'll take my time and diverse through here. Do two quick videos here and then walk down through Groves, St. George. First of all, I'm overlooking Sweet Bottom, Sweet Vale area in St. George. You can see that the cane is cut. This is cane harvesting season now here in Barbados. You can see all down to Sweet Bottom, Sweet Vale area, which is well known for agriculture in Barbados. open it as a multi-purpose factory, but that plan did not work out. So the factory is just there with a highway fence surrounding it to keep away trespassers. Andrews Factory, St. Joseph. Down here you can see the Andrews Plantation. You can see it is St. Thomas as well, all through Jack in the Box Gully and Ashford Long Road and Hopewell on that side. And all up in Sturgis with the CBC antenna. CBC, which stands for Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation. This is our state-owned radio and television station in Barbados. You can see all of the Sweetwater, Sweetville area. All the agricultural land. You can see across a little bit of St. John here with Clearberry, Venture, and Wilson Hill. A little bit here, like that. You can see the back of the Golden Ridge Plantation and the Barbados Water Authority depot at Golden Ridge, St. George. So this is Barbados, rural Barbados. As I always say, when it comes to St. George is my father's birth parish. It is the parish in which my father was born and raised. For those of you who don't know who my father is, Satchmore that sings, or that used to sing with the Sam Pebbles group years ago, he is my father and he is from St. George. He used to write songs for Wendy Allen, Carolyn Leacock, Cheryl Hackett, and many others. Well, Satchmore is my father and he is from St. George. You can see the sun setting down here, over here. See the beautiful landscape. St. George was carved out of the parish of St. Michael between 1640 and 1641. So St. Michael is the mother parish and St. George was carved out of it. St. George is also the breadbasket parish here in Barbados. It was the parish that fed many Barbadians from back in the 1600s up until this present day. St. George is the parish that has rainfall every year. And most villages in St. George were carved out of plantations. For example, this is Groves. Groves Plantation was all here. Sweetvale Plantation just down here. Redland Plantation. There's Moonshine. This is just to the west of us. There is Newberry. There is Brighton. There is Buckley. There is Buttles. There's many more places in St. George that were named after plantations. St. George was carved out of plantations. Most of the districts were formed out of plantations. So you can see the Andrews Sugar Factory and plantation in St. Joseph over here. So the parishes that can be seen from this point is St. Joseph, St. John, a bit of St. George, and St. Thomas. It's about 3 parishes that you can see from here. And nevertheless, lest I forget, Golden Ridge Plantation over here. Golden Ridge was also carved from a plantation as well. All here was Groves Plantation before Orchid World took over, and now it is Tropical Gardens. Nevertheless, thanks for watching. Have a blessed evening. Hope you enjoy the scenery with me as I show you guys this beautiful point. Thanks for watching now. Have a blessed evening. Stay tuned for more videos, and God bless you guys.